everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing the story with the House of Da Vinci 3. In our last episode, we were trying to find Leonardo and his friend, so we went through a big maraud of puzzles at his friend's house to find out that they were on their way to Rome. So we are working our way there. And yeah, so if you are new to my channel, I welcome you wholeheartedly. I am Party Child. I am a variety gamer. You will find several different variations of games on my channel right now, with more still lined up to come. If you are returning here, I appreciate you so much, and I'm so glad you keep coming back for more, and I hope you all enjoy this video. And without further ado, we will go ahead and get started. The Bald Lady, Rome, 1508. Let's go. Slums, Rome, 1508. The road from the house of Leonardo's friend was long, but luckily, after some time, I met a traveling merchant with extra space in his wagon and an interest in company. He took me to the gates of Rome, but when I told him what part of the city was my destination, he just shook his head. Apparently, Leonardo wasn't kidding when he mentioned the slums. Can I do anything with these dudes?
Why are you mucking around, boy?
These men seem angry. If I don't want a problem, I'll need to either come later or bypass them. Okie dokie then. Oh, it's a lock? There we go. That just opened this door. Ew! Rats.
You Giacomo. They waiting for you upstairs.
You Giacomo. I've never heard his name pronounced that way.
Don't worry. Don't keep them waiting.
Finally, I arrived at the place of our meeting. I had goosebumps just walking through the district, but as the master says, the greatest deception men suffer is that of their own opinions and biases. I need to give this place a chance, and I look forward to seeing Leonardo again. Okay. Door is locked. Door is locked. Am I supposed to have a key to one of these doors? Ah.
Tell me, what do you think about all this? Giacomo! God be praised! I knew you could do it, but I was still worried. Did you bring the Chronicle? We were successful after all. Just as I hoped. The Chronicle records the whole history of this. secret order. This Ordo Justitalis. I will need a moment to find what we are looking for, but this is immensely interesting. I should probably introduce you. Next to me stands my great friend and advisor. I owe much to him and consider him the most erudite friar in the whole clergy. Honorable Luca Bartolomeo Pacial.
Don't exaggerate, Leonardo. You underrate my brothers.
That is not my intention, but it is still my opinion. And before us is my disciple and assistant, about whom I have spoken so much. A man possibly brought to me by fate itself to help me carry the weight of my burden. Messer Giacomo Andrea de Ferrara.
I greet you, Giacomo. Please, don't blame Leonardo for his bluntness. He couldn't wait to read the Chronicle. I'm sure you've noticed that when he gets like this, there is no talking to him. Sit down, have a bite. You must be tired after your journey. We have a veritable feast here. Vegetables, pastries, fruit. More vegetables. Well, your master isn't the funnest person in the world, but you surely noticed that as well.
Luca makes fun of me often, but this time I'm really not able to find out where the point is hiding. He would do better to focus on real problems.
See? Just like I said. But seriously, real problems. I'm sure Leonardo told you how, once upon a time, he met Caesar Borgia with members of a secret society. They brought fragmented plans for some strange machine and asked him to construct it for them. At first he agreed, but when he found out what a terrible weapon the machine could become, he decided not to give it to them.
I see. There can be no more doubt. The secret society was indeed Ordo Justitalis. They also had plans for the time machine, however incomplete, because in the past they had a similar time machine, so why did they need my help?
Either way, in the end, Ordo Justitalis took the machine from the Tower of Badia Fiorentina. Shortly after Leonardo used it, and just moments after you did as well, Giacomo, when you tried to save your very life from the half-crazed Borgia who took your glove before you came to? I wonder what the story was with the Duke. When they came with the plans, he seemed to have a position of power within the Order, but after your escape to Florence, they didn't cooperate at all. And that's something we should thank Providence for, because until Ordo Justitalis obtains one of the gloves, they can't use the machine, even if they are able to reconstruct it.
Aha! Here, right at the end of the Chronicle. But the year 1465 after Christ came. And for the order of the justice, the world was never the same. During that event, their time machine, which they'd called the Gate of the Temple of Wisdom, must have been damaged. That is why they needed my help.
So, to summarize, the Order took Leonardo's time machine, and we don't know where. Borgia took Giacomo's glove, and we don't know where. At least, we still have the one Leonardo came with, which is broken. Seriously, gentlemen, and I say this as your friend, you should start looking after your things.
That would be an excellent analysis, Luco, if not for the sarcasm and one small mistake that I will correct in a moment. But before that, could you give me the glove?
Here it is. Pretty, but broken.
Fortunately, that does not matter at all. There is one thing I haven't told you yet, my friends. When Borgia came to me all those years ago, he had not only those incomplete plans to build a time machine, but also 3 ampules with a strange liquid. I don't know where they came from, but they react to open the gate of time. Thanks to them, I can determine where the gate should take us. 1 ampule is set in each glove, and 1 in the Oculus Perpetua. Each of them, when set correctly, will allow us to jump through the gate a maximum 15 years in time. This means that if we wanted to get travel back to the original time machine in the year 1465, 45 years in the past, we would need all 3 of them.
So you insist that we need to destroy the original time machine? Completely wipe it from history? No matter the risk, no matter how hard it might be?
As long as the Order has the plans and the will to use it, mankind will never be safe from the invention. I regretted having started working on the time machine. But what do you think would have happened if I had sent them away?
I suppose they would try to find someone else? But I'm sure that nobody else would be able to finish it with such incomplete plans.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But if not now, then what about in a year, 10 years, 1,000 years? Sooner or later, someone would do it. All it would take would be one moment of weakness and a great deal of naivety or bad intentions, and the world as we know it could cease to exist. No, my friend, trust me that there is no other way. The machine should never have been in human hands.
You are right, Leonardo. I know you have thought about it for a long time, and I trust that your decision is not made lightly. I think I can speak for the both of us when I say that we stand behind you. Well, I think it is high time that we told Giacomo the whole truth about why we met here.
All right. It is true that we don't know where the time machine is, but we know how to get the third ampule because Borgia will surely keep the glove close. And we do know where he is hiding. Right there, just across the street, in the tall building.
You couldn't have found a better hiding spot. No normal person would step foot in this neighborhood. Marco was rather surprised when he saw him here. Marco is the jolly man who welcomed you downstairs. He has a lot of friends around, and they learned that Borgia's hideout is very well prepared for, uninvited guests. But right next to it is a burnt pub. Perhaps it would be possible to get inside through that.
Just before you arrived, Marco informed us that Borgia left. We have a unique opportunity to get in and take the glove. Giacomo, out of all of us, you are best suited for this task. We leave it in your hands. Be careful.
Alrighty, looks like we've got a pretty major task ahead. Alright, well now that those guys are gone, I guess we can go ahead and go to this burnt pub. This must be Giacomo or Borgia's place. Oh, I heard a kitty. Found the burnt pub. Now what? Wait. Haha. Door is locked. Okay. So what? Oh, there's a safe. That had something on it. Hang on. Okay. Are any of these things helpful? Yep. It'll... Yep. Yep. Oh, that stopped the pub from burning. Oh, there was a kitty in there when it burned down. Oh. I just realized that there was a cat here as the match was lit and about to burn. Oh. So can I do this again in present time? Because the thing has that thing on it again. No, I guess it's just for water, so it doesn't matter. No. No. Are you open now? No. What is the point? Oh, oh. Oh. It wasn't easy, but I got into the house where Borgia hides in Rome. The room in which I find myself is dominated by a large map of northern Italy, which is obviously important to him. I evidently need to proceed further, but there is no straightforward way in yet. Hey. It's up here. Obviously something goes in there and I need whatever that something is. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to, like, do something with that. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's like this big old contraption over here. Oh, wait. I saw a hand. Oh, I gotta get this removed so I can spin it. Really? Nothing's moving. Oh. Dear son, I am satisfied with your leadership of the papal army, and I am pleased to see the diplomatic skill with which you have managed to integrate the army of the French king into your own. That will be very important in the coming days. The time for a sovereign's territory ruled only by our house, the House of Borgia, is at hand. I heard you had some trouble using gunpowder with your mercenaries. Learn from the French. What good are allies if we do not use them appropriately? Finally, the most important thing. How are the plans going that you gave to Master Leonardo? I understand it's a big job, but it's imperative that you have control over the progress of his work. I don't care how you handle it. Your father, Rodrigo de Borgia Alexander... Sure. Pontamax, yeah. 1496 in the Vatican. Dang. Coat of arms. Okay. Oh, that's where I came from. There was a... Was that? Yes. Oh. Oh. What? Oh dear. So... Huh? I'm confused. Why is this like... confused. Okay. So... it'll circle in red on the right one, I guess? Yes. Alright. Huh. Interesting. A lockpick. Ooh! Ew. I can't seem to go... Wait. Trapdoor. Oh, goodness gracious. Oil lamp. Stamping tool needs to be above the work area, otherwise I can't use it. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. You? No. Okay, so we're... Huh? So... Oh. Hello. Ah, okay. Oh dear, okay. It's a clue. So, on the upper floor, I was reunited with Leonardo and finally met his good friend Luca Pacioli. After talking to them, it's clear we must try to destroy the time machine. It is simply too dangerous to risk it being used by someone unworthy. Now it's in the hands of Ordo Justitialis, an order that may have had virtuous beginnings, but judging by its connection to Borgia, its virtue has long since disappeared. Fortunately, the gate is damaged, and even if they were able to repair it, they can't use it without Leonardo's gloves, which were deliberately designed as a failsafe. Except that Borgia now has one of them, and it's only a matter of time before he figures out what it's good for, if he hasn't already. According to Luca's information, Borgia has a hideout in the slums, but is not here at the moment, so we have a unique opportunity. The only way is to gather our wits, break in, and find that glove. But I must be careful, as the place will surely be full of traps and obstacles. My guess was correct. I've managed to mark some squares on the map, and I'm sure I'm one step closer to discovering Borgia's secrets. And then I read that part. Oh! Tool with rotary handle. You have a blue spot on you. And that needs to move, but not sure how. Oh! Let's go. Ah, that's what went there. Nothing happened. I think there's still something missing from the machine. Oh! Beats. Oh, you go into the thing. So I must have to put something on there. Whatever needs to be stamped, I bet. Which I may or may not find in this chest. Yep, metal card. Oh! Okay. I got it. Hang on. So this goes here. We do that. We bring... Hold on. What's this do? Sure. Okay. So bottom left. So the bottom two left. Second column is the top two. Well, we're going 3, 2, 1, 2. And I wasn't going crazy. Okay, 1, 3, 1. Okay, and then that's gonna go on the thingamajig. No. You. Oh no. You. Oh. Ah. Oh dear. This looks like a big explosive. Uh-huh. Oh. Ammo casings. Well, I can move this now. Oh. Oh! Oh! Loud! I think somebody might have heard that. So there's more to find out. Whoa! Oh. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Let's go. Okay. I went through the wall to a very well-equipped lab. I never imagined Borgia as a great thinker. A strategist, maybe, but an alchemist? Looking around the hideout, I found several inventions or parts of mechanisms that clearly show Leonardo created them. Perhaps he used the inventions of other scholars he employed in a similar way, or maybe it just shows the depths of his desperation. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Something's missing there, obviously. Something missing here. This looks like a weight. There's so much stuff to look at. This one can't move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I need something to like do something. Okay, I gotta grind up something there. Need to be able to do something to actually get some more momentum back. Oh, there's something right here. Oh, I need to get the other switch. Always something. Okay, let's go upstairs. Whoa! Okay. I managed to get to the top floor, but only managed to escape the spinning blade of a scythe at the last moment. If I was just a little slower, evidently Borgia's not joking. I should proceed with extreme caution. Yeah. Bent wire. Okay. I know I can use you somewhere. Finally discovered where Cesare Borgia had hidden Leonardo's glove, in a room above the alchemy lab. Unfortunately, he locked it tight. 13th of April, 1502. There is something poetic about rotating scythes. The idea of using them militarily may seem cruel, but it's perfectly fascinating. Leonardo is said to have been inspired by the war machines of the Roman Empire and their designs. With the strength of the ancient Romans, I could easily conquer all of Italy, but I can only work with what I have. And the firearm Leonardo sent me, that is art. It's not much use in real combat yet, but with a little effort and minor adjustments to the gunpowder recipe, it can become my enemy's worst nightmare. One man, a single weapon, and dozens of dead in just the first few moments of battle. But what matters is what the master still hasn't sent me. I know he's still working on the gate, but he's avoiding completing it. Maybe it's time to change my approach. Perhaps he can be persuaded to be more diligent if I give him the post of chief military architect and engineer. Huh. Matching game. Nope. Where was he? Where was he? What? Oh, I gotta find the snail dude. Okay. Okay. Nope. That. Okay. Now it's it. No. It's a key in resin. Okay. I found the key to the chest right next to it, but it is sealed in resin. I'll have to find a way to get it out of there. Luckily, I have a lab at my disposal. Yeah, I think I know where that actually fits. Actually, would the resin go in there? Yes. It's not where I thought it went, actually. I decided to put the key in an ornate furnace in the lab. I don't think the resin will be able to endure the heat. I'll have to find some suitable fuel, though. Yeah. Oh, hey! A metal part. Do you happen to go with anything on this machine? No, you just happen to be there. Aha! Impure charcoal powder. Switch. Does that go to the thing out there? Potentially. Oh, it does. Switch I'm missing. No, I don't. But what's the point of this switch then? I know I changed the line. Oh. Okay. Flagon of gunpowder. Okay. I was able to obtain a sample of gunpowder from the weapon that was blocking the entrance to Borgia's hideout. Using the lab equipment, I'm sure I can figure out what it's made of and how to modify it to light the boiler. Oh! Container with gunpowder. Okay. Here. A metal lattice. Something missing that? Oh. Goodness gracious. Okay, so that's a filter. So 4 of that. 1 of that? 5 of this and 2 of that. Oh. That's the weight. I don't know what's what though. Wait, what? How are you not the weight? Oh. Okay, so this tells me what each one is. So this is 4 parts sulfur, 1 part soda, 5 parts carbon, and 2 parts. What was that? Niter? Yeah. Wait, what? So I did have to do that? But now what? What does that mean? Charcoal powder. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. It has the picture of the weight. Haha! 5, 3, 4. What are you? Rotary switch. Oh, okay, I know where you go. Okay. 5th of November, 1503. My father is dead, and it wasn't a disease, as they say. It was a clear attempt on our lives. In his case, unfortunately successful. Without the Pope's help, my own power is dissipating. The only way forward is through the gate. I tried to keep my priorities straight, but I was a fool. I was lured by the promises of Cardinal Giuliano della Rovere. He was supposed to leave me in charge of the papal army and the Ordo Justitialis. Justitialis, yeah, that. But right after I helped him win, he double-crossed me. Looking back, it was so obvious. He's the one who had me and my father poisoned. I swear one day he shall fall by my hand. Every time I feel desperate, my mind goes back to that map. It comforts me to revisit the victories I won as commander of the combined papal and French armies. Perhaps when I finally gain control over that gate, I can finish my work. There will be even more cities on my map, and the name of the Borgia is forever recorded in history. So he wants to go back and save his father. Yeah, I can't move this yet. Okay. So we figured that out. Let's get this rotary thing over here. What? Five, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my. Okay. Oh. That wasn't good. That was death. Okay. Alright. We need... Nope. Reset. That to die. This to fall. That to go down. And this to dissipate it. And then treasure. Yay! A wing nut. And a powder flask. Okay. Thought so. Let's go. Oh, hey. I gotta get my weight back. Sulfur crystal. That! I'm not gonna get my hopes up. We all know what happened last time. Esteemed Cesare de Borgia, it is my great pleasure to banish you from the Vatican. Wow! You or the men paid with your money, while you still have some left, are no longer welcome. The Papal Guard has strict orders to deal with you. As for your former membership in a certain order, I will offer you a friendly warning. Efforts to misuse the information you learned as a member would be unpleasant, perhaps even stressful. Given your state of health, I would advise against further involvement in these matters. After all, a lifestyle of stress and sin cost your father his life. It would be regrettable if you followed him into the depths of hell so soon. Pope Julius II, formerly known as Giuliano della Rovere, 3rd of November 1503, Vatican City. P.S. If you care to know my recommendation, forget everything you've been through in the last 10 years. Become a monk, find some peace. P.P.S. It is impossible to hide from the sight of God himself. Wow. Yes, okay. Got you. No. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Yes. Now. All right. A metal symbol. Yep. Thank you. Strange key. You go in there. Alrighty. Strange key. Okay. I don't know what's what actually. I think 2, but I don't. So I need 5. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. What I need 5 of. Okay. Next. That's the first one. So 3. I think I got this. Out. And this is the one, right? Yes. All right. See if I did this right. It was 3. Nice. 1. 5. Oh, let's go. Oh, you gotta be here. Okay. Full powder flask. Give me that sweet, sweet key. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting a kaboom, I was expecting melting. But I guess kabooms work just as well. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-uh. Okay.
The trap has sprung, Giacomo. Does the situation remind you of something? I guess it's fate that the betters should have power over the rest. And what about those 2 nannies of yours? Happily drinking in safety while they sent you into the lion's den. In your place, I would be upset. But I am not interested in your feelings. Just listen to me and then do as you are told. It's in your own interest. I heard you already met the Viper's Tangle, calling themselves a lofty Ordo Justitialis. That's good. What you don't know is that they are currently led by the Pope. He is the puppet master. He would be the one profiting if they got their hands on a working time machine. And I have very personal reasons to hate Pope Julius II. I had everything. I was the most powerful man in all Italy. But fortune is a fickle mistress. O fortuna variabilis. Julius II had his predecessor, and my father, Alexander VI, killed. He usurped the chair of St. Peter and misused the power of his station to take everything from me. My position in the order, my prestige and reputation, and even my domain. And thus, I bet everything on one last gambit. To obtain the time machine and reverse my destiny. I'll give you the glove you seek. But I want something in return. I know you are too much of a coward to kill the Pope. Besides, I wouldn't let anyone take the pleasure from me. But I have another use for you, Giacomo. When my father was still alive, he appointed me to the Ordo Justitialis to find out more about the broken time machine and search for someone who could make it work again. It was then that we came to that Leonardo Da Vinci of yours. And during this time, I learned something very interesting. Generation after generation of Grandmasters inherited this amulet. When the Order fell to the Pope's might, the Pope took it, and in time, he granted it to his successors, along with the power over the Ordo Justitialis. It's only a piece of metal, but it is a very powerful symbol. A symbol of supremacy over the Order, and I want it. And that means you, Giacomo, will get it for me. I don't care how you do it. But as I am an eternally gracious man, I'll give you a hint. In the Pope's study is a secret passage which will lead you directly to the amulet. Make one of your nannies help you. The monk was always in the Pope's good graces. He might finally be useful and maybe could even atone for getting you into this mess, don't you think? But that's your problem. As well as getting out of this cage. And don't forget, the amulet for the glove, piece for a piece. When you get it, I'll let you know where we will meet again. This is a token of my goodwill. We will see each other soon. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Giacomo.
Oh, lovely. I am now in charge of breaking into the Pope's sanctuary. I should have known. Intrigue is second nature to Borgia. He stayed one step ahead. He knew exactly what I was looking for. It might have been the guns that went off in the hall, like in that room, but whatever. He knew about me and Leonardo and Luca. He may have even deliberately leaked information about his hiding place to lure us to Rome. God knows how long he'd been watching me, mocking me, waiting for me to spring his magnificent trap. It's hard to say how much I can trust what he told me, but in this case I think it was in his best interest to provide sufficient insight into the situation. Most shocking was the detail that the Pope was the one controlling the Ordo Justitialis. Borgia didn't mention how it happened, and I wasn't in a position to ask questions. Another important piece of the puzzle is the obvious hatred Borgia feels for the current Pope. According to his words, the Pope was behind his decline and the death of his father. It is true that the word of the sudden death of Rodrigo Borgia echoed around Italy, and it was rumored that it may not have been entirely natural. But the most important thing that came to light from Cesare Borgia's monologue was the fact that he is willing to trade Leonardo's glove. He wants me to break into the Pope's chambers and steal the amulet that symbolizes his power over Ordo Justitialis. He said it's a mere trinket, but has high symbolic value. I don't know whether to believe that, but given the situation, I have no choice but to accept the exchange for now. Oh boy, now to get out of this cage. Puzzle box. Alright, well, let's... Oh, there's buttons. Ah, green. Blue. Green. Okay, I gotta hit them in order. So it's probably red. That's actually white, it looks like. Yeah, red. Oh, I need to get the orange one. Green. White. Red. I need orange and purple. There's purple. Oh, wait. All right, now green. Now white. Now red. Ha! Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Wait. I'm not complete. Oh, it only lets me out one way. Pope's Chambers. All right, so we're going to call this an episode. And when we come back next time, we will start in this chapter and go through the Pope's Chambers and see what we can find. If you have stuck with me this far, I truly appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit that like button or thumbs up button, whatever you want to call it. And if you do want to continue seeing my content and seeing whenever I post a new video, because I post twice a week, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, that'll be it. So, thanks again for hanging out. Bye.